Hi guys, so I'm getting ready for the day because Branson and I are doing a little date night, date day, so I wanted to get ready on camera. So I don't have my hair or makeup done, so I'm trying to get the best angle for you guys so I'm not like cutting off my face. So first thing I'm gonna do is just pin back my hair, my bangs at least. I just got my hair cut and colored, so I love that. So I've already done all my skincare. I don't have like a video yet exactly of like skincare stuff. I do like pretty much use different stuff like every time I do my skincare. I know that's really bad for your skin to not get used to something, but I just personally like it. I like playing around with a lot of the products that I get, so whatever. But yeah, so the first thing I do with my makeup is from Katie Fawn. She literally got me hooked on this combo. It is the Dermatology Universal Tinted Moisturizer. This has SPF 46, and then I just use the Drunk Elephant glow drops, and I do like one or two. Right now my my neck is pretty much self-tanned in my face, but my rest of my body is not. I'm literally waiting for Molly May's self-tanner to arrive. I literally am so dumb. I ordered it a few weeks ago and I sent it to my college apartment. I haven't lived there in 3 years, so I don't, 4 years at least, so I don't know why I did that. It's the address, it's saved in Pretty Little Thing, and I must have forgotten to just delete the address or switch it over, so I had to order another one, and whoever got that random self-tanner, I hope that they like it. Okay, so, and I'm also wearing a hoodie today, so because it's freezing here in Georgia today, so I'm just gonna ignore the fact that my body and whatever don't match. So I'm using the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Foundation, and I'm literally obsessed with this foundation. Truly incredible. I had it on for like something crazy long hours, like 15 hours, and it literally did not budge. So I'm just gonna put some on my hand. I don't know if that's enough. And I'm gonna use this Sephora foundation brush to blend it out. It's actually not that bad compared to my neck. Like, it pretty much matches my neck. It might be actually like too light for me with self-tanner on. I don't know, we'll see. If so, I just have failed at knowing how to pick foundations for self-tanner because I literally don't know how to do it. Okay, so I'm just going to stipple this like on my face. I don't know if you should be, if you should be using like a brush or a beauty blender. I don't know. I feel like a brush, there's more coverage with a brush, but I also think that like it kind of just takes off the product, like it soaks up the product. I don't know. This honestly might be too dark for me today, but you know what, I don't really care. I have to take a Instagram photo anyway, so might as well, as you can tell, might as well look my tannest and just suck it up because my self-tanner comes literally February 2nd, I think, so I just like don't want to self-tan again, and this is just from old self-tan. I might have to though, because I have a lot going on this coming up week, so, and we can always lighten this foundation up. Okay, so that is all applied. It looks beautiful on the skin. So I'm just going to take this off my hand so I don't see it in the when I'm filming the entire time. And I'm just gonna take it off my lips as well. Okay, next up is going to be concealer, and I am going to use sorry, I don't have any of this stuff out. I'm gonna using the Nars Radiant Concealer in Light. I got this as just like a travel size, like the mini, because I didn't know if I would like it or not. I don't know. It's good. I feel like other ones are better, but that's just my opinion. I feel like you have to apply, like, I have dark circles. I feel like you have to apply quite a bit of this to have it cover them up. Also, I'm not really loving the way that this foundation applied with that brush. I don't know, I feel like it looks really cakey right now. I don't know, whatever. So I'm gonna take my beauty sponge and I'm just gonna blend this all in. I don't know, it looks kind of like cakey to me. It didn't, maybe it's like my skincare underneath. I don't wash my face in the morning. I just do like a micellar water, and that could be. My skin is so dry, it's not even funny. Like literally tragic. It feels like sandpaper no matter what I use. So it definitely could be. It also could be that brush. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. So I'm just gonna start going in with this concealer. I do my face first. I know some people have an issue with that if you're wearing, I do wear eyeshadow as well, but whatever. I don't really care. And then I'm just gonna take it, I'm gonna drag it up to get that snatched effect. Okay. I feel like this foundation also like sits into my creases of my eyes, so I have to go back in with like another layer of it in order to get it to not do that. Like if you can't, like, look at that. Well, first of all, I just have really bad dark circles like over the past few months. I just don't get good sleep like at all, so, and it shows. I'm also putting this Revlon like clear over my lips because my lips are very chapped. Okay, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. Hydrating Concealer, and I'm just gonna go in like right here and leave it for a second so it like kind of sits. Like I said, my skin's just so dry and I have not been sleeping so very well, so the combination of those two are just not good. Okay, I'm also going to take this Revolution makeup stick. I switch off between this and the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't know, the Charlotte Tilbury to me sometimes blends too much into my skin where I can't even notice it. So I'm going in with this one because I like this. Like, I think it's really, really nice. And it does the job, so. This is also a foundation stick. And it's not, this is in the shade F13. So, okay, I'm going to blend this concealer out really fast. Like I said, I just don't think there's going to be anything that gets rid of those dark circles. Like, it's just, sadly, it's just me not sleeping. And not, I mean, I've tried literally everything I've tried. I've tried like eye cream. I've tried literally everything and it just doesn't work. So, oh well, it is what it is. I just have to make do with what I have. Okay, so now we're going to take this e.l.f. buffing brush and I'm just going to buff this out. And it really is like really nice. Like it just blends out really, really well. And it also gives me a really nice warm color, whereas the Charlotte Tilbury one gives me more of like, to me it seems a little bit muddy almost. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being like not having a clue about makeup, or like what's good makeup and what's not, but I don't know. I just like this one. I feel like it gives me more of a like, oh, you just laid out at the beach all day kind of vibe. I don't know. So that's my thoughts. And I'm just gonna obviously drag this down my neck because thank God I'm wearing a hoodie today because I am so pale underneath. Okay, so I just do my nose and then I go over it with the Beauty Blender to blend everything out. And I'll also go just to make sure there's no anything harsh. And I just feel like it really just gives my face such a pretty, like, natural bronzed look. Now we're gonna go in with powder, and I use just the Fit Me powder, and I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna lightly, because my skin is already dry, I don't want, you know, it to look like horrible, but I am gonna take some on my Beauty Blender and just go like where my eyes are, because I really don't want them to crease because I have to have this makeup on for a while today. So I'm just gonna like put some powder there, and I'm not even gonna bake, like I'm just gonna tap it into my skin. And somewhat helps. I don't know if I do this stuff right. Like, I watch so many tutorials of makeup and I'm like, you think I know what I'm doing sometimes, but okay, now I'm going to use some setting spray right now before I do any of my like other products, because my face is feeling really dry. I'm using the Iconic London Prep Set and Glow, so I'm just gonna let that sink into my skin before we do anything else, because it's feeling dry. Also, when I do my makeup, it becomes such a disaster, like in front of me. Like, it's just horrifying. It's like, can I clean up after myself? Probably not. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just letting it kind of like soak into my skin. I feel like if I don't do this step, then my skin looks tragic. So, okay, now that we have that, I'm gonna go in with this Rimmel London matte bronzer, and I'm just gonna go in and set. I'm not dragging it very far down, I'm just dragging it like halfway, just to make sure my skin looks bronzed. Make sure you always blend down your neck. Also, this is like, if I'm taking an Instagram picture, obviously I'm going to do a little bit more than what I would normally do, obviously, on a day-to-day basis. Also, I just like being tan, and when I'm not, and like my skin doesn't match that, like my body, it's hard. Okay, so now that I've done the bronzer, I'm gonna do blush. I have this Milani cream. I also, once again, have the Charlotte Tilbury one, but like I said, it's a little pink, and today I kind of don't want like pink. I want a little bit more like, I don't know how to describe it. I want it just a little more like rosy. Okay, so I just used my, and it looks absolutely insane. I use my brush to apply it, and then I'll take my beauty blender and I'll just blend it out. To make sure there's no like harsh okay, so I just want to make sure there's no harsh lines, but I also want to make sure that like I'm still contoured. This, I just can't have my lips pale in this. Like, it's just, I hate makeup on my lips. Like, that is my biggest pet peeve. So when I see people have like it on their lips, oh my gosh, it literally, you have no idea. It bugs me so bad. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe off this. I'll do this again. Alright, much better. Okay, now I'm gonna go into for the eyebrows. And this is quite a process, let me tell you. So, I use two eyebrow products. I use the NYX Brow Glue, and then I use the NYX Lift and Snatch. So, what I do is I'll go in with the brow glue and I'll just start going up and to the side. Like, I don't push up. I think brows should not be that way anymore. I mean, yes, lift them up, but then I like pull them to the side. Like, I'll push the front up and then I'll go to the side. I will say that this product, like, obviously probably should be used before foundation and all that, because it does obviously move product around. So I would say to do it before you do your foundation and concealer and all that, but you know, I just don't want to do that, so I just suck it up and I'll like remove this the other extra product like around my brows. Or I'll try to just like comb it to the side, but I don't put a ton of this because I don't want it to be like super noticeable that I did that to my brows, like that I'm gluing them up. Like, I still want kind of a natural vibe, if that makes sense. So I'll let that sit for a second. So I kind of like let it set down and dry down a little bit before I start putting product. And then I'll just take like a eyebrow pencil and I'll just kind of like move them and set them in place so they're like dried down and they move the way I want them to, because it can be really hard to maneuver this product So now I use the lift and snatch, and this is gonna be really hard to show you on camera because I'm gonna be doing it in a mirror, so it's like, but I can show you, like, I just put little strokes through my brows and that's how I do them. So I will do them and then I will come back on camera and show you what they look like. I once again will just like go through with like a pencil and just make sure the brows product is like distributed and it's not chunky or anything, and then I'll just take like the small end of a pencil and I'll outline the bottom of it just so there's kind of like a straight line. And yeah, that's literally all I do for brows. Okay, moving into eyes. I don't have an eyeshadow primer or anything. I know that's like pretty bad. I probably should take like a flat brush or something and just set them with like powder, because I know they're still kind of tacky from concealer and everything like that. So I'm just gonna set them with powder. Just got like, okay, so I just did that, and now I'm gonna take a really big fluffy brush. This is a Morphe one, and I'm gonna take my bronzer, and I'm just gonna start building a crease. Now, this is kind of an everyday, so obviously like I'm not gonna do anything crazy with eyeshadow. I do like the bronzed eye because I have blue eyes, so I like to have a bronzy eye. And I just kind of like wing it, focus it up out of the corners. So I'll just do that on both eyes. So now that we've done the eyeshadow, sometimes I'll put like a shimmer shade or whatever, but I'm not really feeling that today, so we're just gonna go with eyeliner. And I think I'm gonna do black eyeliner today. Yeah, we'll do black. Okay, I'm using this Babe Lash enriching liquid eyeliner, and this stuff is like, no joke, it's dark. So I'm gonna do this. I can't do this on camera, it's hard to do. Okay, and I only apply it to the outsides of my eye. I don't even go into the insides of my eye. So now we're gonna do mascara. This one is running out, and I don't even know if there's anything left in this. It's the Ela volumizing mascara. It was Senate, and I literally need another thing of it, but I'm just gonna apply it. It makes your lashes so long. I talk about this all the time in any makeup video you'll see me do. I literally wear it and I rave because it's so good. Like, you just look like you're wearing false lashes. It's ridiculous. It's totally wild, like the difference that it makes on your eye, just ridiculous. Okay, so next I'm going to apply some under concealer, and I'm just using this Big Bad Lash from Revlon. I'm pretty sure it's waterproof, so I'm just gonna lightly dust my lashes on the bottom. And okay, now I'm gonna do a little bit of highlight, and I'm gonna using the Lumi Glow Lotion drops, and I'm going to just apply them. I just apply like 3 little dots, and then I apply a little bit on my nose. That's kind of where I want my highlighter to be. So I just blend that in. And it's amazing. Amazing. And then I also have this, if we're just gonna, okay, we're not gonna fit in here. I have a little like tool, whatever, holder thing. And then I just have this like stick. I don't even know. It's like I'm just putting it in the inner corners to brighten up my eye. I don't know if that's gonna do anything, but okay. So we've got the face down, and now I'm going to do my lips. This is my holy grail combo. I have the NYX Suede Matte Liner in Free Spirit, and then Honey Love MAC lipstick. Okay, so I'm just going to line I do overline a tad, only on the top. Just like so. And then I take the lipstick, and so there's that combo. I love it. I get a lot of questions on when I wear it, like what the combo is. And then to set everything, I'm going to use my setting spray again. And in some areas I'll just like pat it in to make sure there's no like weird, because I drench my skin in this. This is gonna be part 1 of my getting ready, because this is gonna be too long if I do my hair and my makeup. So I hope you liked the makeup look. I will leave all of the things down below in the description box, like what I used, and then stick around for part 2 with doing my hair.